Hi guys, and welcome back to SITENG. In today's video I'm going to show you the low-level piling mat and also show you the CBR test we done checking the pile mat and show you the results for the CBRs as well. And I want you actually to compare these two videos, these two drawings, and tell me in the comments what information we're missing in this one. So yeah, let's go. Okay guys, so after the high level pile mat is finished, I'm actually going to use this icon as my arrow here. You see all around here was the piling mat at the high level for the Contig pile wall. And as you can see on this picture, actually the capping beam is done, and here in the corner we're exposing the piles and we're digging for the lower piling mat, which I'm going to show you in today's video. So that's how we're looking. We're reducing the levels. We had the survey done as a first thing. Now we know how much MAC has to go out, and we can organize all the job logistically and all that stuff, but that's actually not up to us. We have to focus on the levels, and we have to make sure the pile mat is constructed as per specification, as per the drawing. So yeah guys, that's how it looking. The work's underway, and I'm gonna go now to the drawing, which I got it here, A and C. I downloaded it already from A site just to save us a little bit of time. I got a piling mat. The last one was the 46 number, and we got 47 now, so you can have a look here. Very easy drawing. You can see now this is the extent of piling mat, of piling platform, PPL 42660, depth of piling platform 500. So you know everything here. Block A and C. For block A, it's the same scenario. We got the extent of piling platform, PPL 42660. So as you can see now, all the basement is constructed at the same level in terms of piling platform. So this is very easy for us. Very good news. We don't have any steps. We're just going to be going by the one level. And of course, after first look, actually first thing we go in here, we double checking as always in what is the drawing. So we got a low level piling platform for blocks A and C combined. We're checking if this is the latest revision. So if that's the one we find on our drawing platform, that will be the latest one. But this is confirmed here. This is for construction. Piling my sequencing revised. So this is the same story as on the last drawing. So you can see it's the same notes actually in here. So you're not going to be checking this again. You got the boundary line. So that's exactly the same as on the other one. And we got the section here, and I think the section is actually just the same. Just the only difference is you see the clouds here. So clouds typically denotes that there was a change in the drawing. So you can see now, if you watch the last video, this is the GeoGrid Tensor S40, I believe, but this is removed now. So this is at least good news in terms of saving some money, really, but and some works as well. So yeah, the designer decided that in this case, checking probably the ground condition, that GeoGrid Tensor is not needed in this case. So that's good news. So yeah guys, that's good news for us. And actually this section looks same as on the last, and for the last platform. Just in this case, this is going to be 500. The material going to be 6F2 as well. And what else? We got extent of piling platform, PPL, depth of piling to be installed after removal of MSU. Yeah, so there was a marketing suite unit here, but I'm not going to be talking about this, as this is actually going to be same scenario. We're going to reduce the levels, and we're going to be installing the piling mat. So as you can see guys, the drawing is really clear. The information is nice and just good for us, really. We know we got a platform level is 40 to 660. And the piling platform, the depth of piling platform is 500, which gives our formation level at 40 to 160. So that's the level we're going to be digging at. And there's one more note here: depth of piling mat provided by others. So actually the depth was provided by piling contractor in this case, which decided that 500. Probably they decided as well that GeoGrid is not needed, providing the rig they're going to be using. So I think that will be all in terms of this drawing, really. I think there's no more information we can get. The only thing we need, and we actually need we needed actually at first time as well, we need to do the plate bearing test to confirm the strength of our piling mat, just to confirm that we are compliant with the specification and that actually our piling mat going to be strong enough to hold the piling rig loads. Maybe just before I'm going to show you quickly the CBR test, and the CBR is actually PBR, it's a plate bearing test, and the CBR results is just estimated based on that plate bearing test, which I'm going to show you in a minute. But first thing, I just quickly show you maybe the levels and what datums I was using there on site. I'm actually using my video for it, so you can see here in this case we dug in here. You can check on my video, but I had a datum here 43,660, which was 1 meter above top of the piling mat, which is actually very good. You can see later when they laying the mat and when we dig in, looking at these datums, and you can put more of them, the more actually the better. You can see from the distance, really, you can see if anything goes wrong, guys digging too deep or guys too high with the dig. You can actually spot it from quite far distance. And then obviously you're going to be using this setting laser. And the one more thing I'm going to show you as well, it's the good practice when setting the laser. Sorry guys, that's how you can set the laser, so they're going to be always one level here, there's not going to be confusion, you're going to use the same stuff all the time. It's very good practice. I was using the one shelf like this before as well, but this is actually installed later. I think I showed this on one of my videos as well. This was my friend Ella doing the core cap here, and she was using this. A very good practice. I really recommend using that. I had a shelf like this myself. And then yeah, I'm going to show you the CBR test. I just quickly go to my video. So that's the video showing another block here, guys, but you can have a look here. That's the GeoGrid tensor lathe, in which actually in block A and C we don't need it, as you could see on the section, but that's how it's looking. You lay in the crush material later, and there is a roller here which passing after the installation of the layers. And just give me 1 second, I'm going to show you the CBR test now. Yeah, so that's the plate here. I just like move a little bit. You could, yeah, the guy got this. Just give me 1 second. I'm gonna put here and using, yeah, you're gonna put the pressure, and this gonna be taking the load onto the plate, and we're gonna be getting the result. And actually I'm gonna show you the result just now. So guys, here in our folder I opened another one. After the surveys, I opened a folder called CBR test, as there's gonna be CBRs more and more. And actually that was after the parts of the piling mat were ready, we actually tested it to just make sure the piling mat is okay. And there was actually a requirement that we need to do at least 4 tests at each visit, and 1 test, which means 1 plate bearing test, was meant to be on each 500 square meters. So that was around 20 by 20, 22 by 22 meters square. We needed to test 1 point. I'm going to show you, as you can see here, I got the cut drawing here with a test position. So I'm actually going to show you here on the drawing. I got positions here of the old test we done for this lower mat, and I got this from tested of 70 and then retested on 2608, as this I believe was a weak point before. So we have to relay a little bit and just roll it a little bit more to make sure this is that the quality is very good, really. So you can see I marked the position C1, C2, C3, C4. Drawing here is coordinated, so if the client wants to check where the position was, you got the coordinates here. So I later issued that drawing and obviously send it with the result to the client. I got a PDF here, so I send the PDF later, and the results are here, and that's how they look. So we had a M&H Testing Limited, a very good company. I can really recommend them. They're very quick. They send you the results quite quickly after the testing. So yeah, let's have a look what we got here and what we can conclude taking this information. So yeah, as you could see there, when we use the digger, so you need a weight to put the pressure on the plate. So you can see the load applied to the plate is 33, 67, 100, so it goes up and up. And then under this load, under the pressure, you checking how much the plate gonna bury, how much the plate gonna go down. So you got here, you got plate diameter was 600, so that's what we was using. You got the plate area, so you know this properly, the kilonewtons put to the area, giving you the kilonewtons per square meter. And in this case, what actually pilers and the clients ask for, they want to see how the pile mat gonna react under the 320 kilonewtons per square meter. So as you can see here, we went higher, 360, and even more, 470, and our plate buried only 3.7 millimeters under the 360 kilonewtons per square meter. So this is nearly nothing, guys. So that was actually very good results. Obviously, sometimes we were a little bit more than that, but I want to show you this as there was a very good job. In most cases, we actually went like that. So we see nearly 480 kilonewtons per square meter, and we had only 5 millimeters settlement. So the results are very good. You can see here the estimated CBR is 15%. So this is also very good. After this, we know the pile mat is really good, the quality is really good, and we are actually able to get the rig onto our pile mat and start the rig working on this pile mat. So that's what I wanted to show you guys. This is the CBR results, and as I showed you just a second before, I got CBR position. So that's what you're probably gonna need as an engineer. You're gonna be setting the position for the piling mat PBRs, and then later you need to record it and provide the information to the client after you receive the CBR results. So just maybe one more thing, I'm going to show you the drawing here. That was for the high level mat. Later you remember that probably 14 meters, 12 meters inside and 2 meters off the mat, which in this case actually the rig was known, and we got the piling rig here, Soilmec SR75 piling rig, shown indicatively, but that was actually the one which was used here. So that's the big machine. You could actually see on the other of my videos covering the construction site series. So just to quickly show you this. So after the piling construction, and we got the CBR results, and they all good, they all well. The last thing would be the signing of the piling platform certificate, which you might be actually the one to sign this, or that will be the project manager of your job. So yeah, guys, that will be all in this video. If you got any questions, just leave the comments below, and I'm gonna reply as much as I can. And just guys, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification button. And yeah, see you next time.